All right, so usually right on the stove there. Okay, are we tossing this?
Yeah.
It's seen its better days. That's for sure.
And it was falling apart.
It was. I can
Yeah.
see. So, we talked about a waterproof cast. Is that
Waterproof cast.
okay? There is a copay on that.
Okay.
Okay. But I'll be honest with you. Let me tell you a little bit more about the Gore-Tex cast. This is the material here, okay, that we use instead of the cotton. Okay. It needs to get wet every day. Okay. Having said that, it also takes an hour for it to dry. Okay. So what that means is no going out to the cold with a wet cast, no going to bed with a wet cast, because in bed it won't dry and you'll wake up with a wet cast on a wet bed. And sometimes it's great. Makes no difference to me as far as the process and everything like the same process, but I want to give you that information. A lot of times in the wintertime, people decide against it just because it actually turns out to be more of a hassle, actually, because now you have to kind of schedule her bath time, like when it's convenient, like right after school or something, or and then you know, not send her to bed or outside with a wet cast. Can still do it. If you decide you want to go just with the traditional cast, they'll give you a refund if they. Oh, you didn't pay the copay yet.
No.
No. Okay. So it's entirely up to you.
Waterproof.
You still want to go with the water? Okay. So let me see that half sheet for you. All right. Phoebe, how old are you today?
I'm almost 10. I'm turning 10 next month.
Okay, so that means you're 9, right? Right before that, almost. All right. Okay. So you can either do this now or later when you check out. Actually, you can just right on the front of it. And you can make your appointment now if you like, or you can wait to do that at the same time. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so we have color choices here.
I have to go with yellow. I love
Have to go with yellow.
Yeah, neon yellow is my life.
Have to go with yellow. Not a problem.
I feel like being weird. What time is it? I probably won't be that late for school. It'll be like an hour.
Well, they pushed it back 2 hours anyway because of the weather.
I know. It's
So
fine.
his little cast your guide for you. Is there a vacation in your future? Are you,
No,
you know,
we're
traveling
just
anywhere?
staying
Or anything? Huh?
We're just staying at home.
You're staying home. The other reason people get it because they're going on vacation and then they.
Mommy?
Well, you can't go into the ocean without a waterproof cast. It's sand. Get sand in there, and it will not come out.
Mama?
Yeah.
What can I do in art and soul at the enrichment program?
You're just going to draw probably. Maybe paint. But
Yeah.
that's a really powerful thing.
Yeah. What about other stuff? Well, it's.
Well,
I
you
know
don't
it's.
use your arms, luckily.
I
So
know.
you're set there.
I like the Dr. Quinn this one.
Yeah.
She's cool, cool.
Bless you.
I think the cast will help. Well, what about, remember the doctor that I had? They said to take it off. Should be.
Well, I
Okey-doke.
think the doctor would have mentioned that if she wanted.
Put your arm up like this, just like that, like you got arm or something. Okay, nice and so. We'll sleeve up just a little bit more, so we can stuff on it. All right, and down just like that.
Like, how do you want me to get it wet?
shower.
Okay.
In the shower. You don't shower, right? You're not afraid of the shower, are you?
No.
Yep. You have good old soap and water in there, okay? Alright, so let's relax your wrist a little
Like
bit. And
what? Like,
What? It's water. You
Put
don't
soap
get
on the
good old water. Soap and water. Okay, come up like this. Okay.
what is this material?
This is
Yeah.
called Gore-Tex. Some stuff they put in the fancy fancy winter wear. Kind of a funky material to work with.
But it
This
feels
thing is
comfortable.
nice and straight. It's gonna be nice and straight. Gymnastics. So what activity were you doing when this happened?
Gymnastics. Back handspring.
Back handspring. Okay. Let's see. That's what it's for. Just like that. Just like that. So you hold it nice and still. Okay. Comfy so far, huh? That's good.
Can you dry it with a blow dryer?
Nah, that really won't
Dry
help.
naturally?
You know, when you get the cast too hot,
Okay.
you know. And if you put it on cool, I mean, if you sit there, you know, for 50 minutes, you might be able to take off 10 minutes of drying time. So it doesn't really help a whole lot. Time will do it.
Mom, so did I like sprain it?
We're not sure yet. She just wants to keep it
It's
mobile.
a mystery.
Always a mystery.
It was a mystery for my arm. It really was. They were like, we don't know what's wrong.
Huh? A little phone. That's good.
Mom, what if people ask me what I did to it? What should I say?
Tell him you fought a dog.
You say,
No!
you say, mind your business.
Yeah.
Now you're bidding.
And a YB. None of your business. What's Velcro for?
Velcro helps us get it off. It's time to come off.
That's your writing hand, isn't it?
Oh, what do I do? Well, I can kind of write with my left hand, but not that like straight.
Yeah.
It will be a little messy.
I think you're gonna get lots of practice at writing with your left hand.
Yeah. What should I tell her?
Just tell her that you need a little more time in writing because you have to do with your other hand.
Yeah.
Should I do my left hand today?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll figure out how to write with a cast on.
Okay.
I wish there was a can for where you learned how to, if you had an injury, to write with your other hand.
Comes the fun part, Phoebe.
Yeah.
This. My scissors.
Poor
Get those fingers
Phoebe.
nice and straight. Get those fingers nice and straight. There you go. All right, come on over and have a seat in the waiting room. We'll be right out. You're welcome to see you. Can you bring your arm down just a little bit? There you go.
Does your friend Leah still have her cast?
She has a sling, and she has like bandages on it.
All right, here comes the color. Just like that. You take a seat.
Yellow is like, if it's neon, I would love it.
Technique for your pre-wrap, didn't you?
The what?
See how he's cutting it to go right in the thumb?
Uh-huh.
It smells like paint.
Yeah, it does a little.
Okay, what size shoe do you Oh no, what size shoe do you wish? We don't have like a 9, I think. 9? Yeah. I don't think it's a 9. It's not a 9. Eight and a half. Close enough. For sneakers, they were at 8.5, but close enough. Have you worn one of these before? I got like 3 or 4 of them for myself.
What hardens it? Is there an emulsifier?
Yeah, it's a water activated
It's been ongoing for
epoxy,
like
I
a
believe,
month.
and the
It
fiberglass.
started up here, and it died, and then it moved.
Do you ever have to use plaster?
Rarely. On a rare occasion, I do.
Really?
It's just a doctor's preference, and it's really on a pretty specific reason too. So,
Mm-hmm.
but it's rare.
The good old days.
Yeah, it's Stone Age.
It's bubbling, Phoebe.
Yeah.
Means it's hardening.
There's a little chemical reaction going on called exothermic reaction. That's why it's getting toasty. All right, your fingers are getting warm. Okay, they may be a little pink and puffy. That's totally normal. Okay, you haven't cut off for circulation or anything like that. That'll go away in about an hour. Okay, so not be alarmed. How do they feel?
Good.
Good. Nice and
Feels
toasty.
warm inside.
Feels really toasty, doesn't it? That. It's already getting hard. See?
Just up and it goes.
So, did you have any questions about this, Cass? Or?
I guess I should have asked the doctor, but maybe I can ask you. She's been having junior ibuprofen.
Okay.
Should she?
That's not my expertise.
That's what I feel.
So, anything you want to know about the cast? I can find out, though. Who did you see today?
Dr. Quinn.
Dr. Quinn. And you want to know about ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Okay. We're right with it.
Thank you.
Can't really.
Hey, you could have all the kids sign your cast.
Awesome! Always wanted that. Mom, now I can't.
It's gonna come off.
They have more fun than the parent does.
Now I can't strain my arm. Not all the way it.
That's the point, baby.
It's so much sleep.
Yeah, it's so warm.
I bet it feels good.
Oh yeah. Well, my hands kinda are the same, but these are a little red, like he said. Oh, now my fingers are getting warm.
That's a little different. You know,
You want nice and
With the
snug
patient
and
right now, so
tight.
maybe a couple minutes. I'm actually gonna wait right outside the door so I can ask her as soon as she comes out.
Are we done here?
Might be a minute or two, right?
let the ear,
There we go.
yeah, you can pump it up.